Hello everybody, it's Shelby. I wanted to come on here to talk about my new EP, Blue, that's coming out next Friday, February 12th. I'm super excited. It's my second EP, a part of my color mixtape project that I've been working on for almost a year now, actually. My first mixtape, first EP was Red. So it was the color Red, and I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you so much for all the love that I've received on Red so far. I'm super excited for Blue to come out. I feel like you guys will really like this one. Huge shout out to Manos. He's my writing partner. We write all of my music together. He's the best, and you should definitely check out his music once he releases it in the next couple months. But give him a follow. I'll tag him. So yeah, I did one of these videos for Red, just explaining kind of the project and what Red entails, and I kind of went behind the meaning of every song, and I just wanted to do it again for Blue. I just think it's really cool to give you that piece of kind of what goes on in my brain and my writing process. So most of the songs were already written. A lot of my songs I write way in advance, like ideas, I guess. And I put it in a voice memo, and then it kind of takes me a while to kind of put it out there and get it done. So if you want to see the explanation of the color mixtape project that I'm doing, it's in the other video. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So the first song on this EP is called Baby You're a Star, and it's super pop, like very Katy Perry, very, you know, 80s Madonna synth pop. The entire EP is very 80s synth pop oriented. This first song, Baby You're a Star, I had this idea, I don't even remember when I had it, but I had this idea for the hook, which is, baby, you're a star, babe, you're a star, with your paisley headband and your vintage car. Because I saw a picture of Harry Styles driving in his vintage car with like a paisley headband on. And that was just the original idea. And then obviously after that, I kind of expanded the idea and wrote about people in my life that I care about a lot. It's just a song about self-love, like me to every single person that I care about. Like, you're worthy, you're a star, you can do anything you want, like you're worthy of all of the dreams that you have, everything that you want in life. And this was just a song that I wanted to emulate that message. And the music video comes out on February 14th on Valentine's Day, because I want everyone to celebrate themselves. That's what it is. It's a song meant for you to celebrate yourself, for me to celebrate you. And it's fun and kind of silly. I had a really fun time shooting that video with my best friend Helen and my friend Steph, and obviously my cousin Jacqueline, who's been filming all of my videos. And you guys should follow her too, because she's amazing and she has a lot of great things coming her way. But yeah, so that's pretty much Baby You're a Star. There's really not much else to it. I mean, it's not that in depth. Second song, it's called Blue Ruin, and I got the idea from the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Basically, if you haven't seen the movie, or even if you have and you don't really know the like philosophy behind it, it's really crazy, like in depth. The movie is about this couple who meet, and they do this cinematic thing where her hair changes colors. So that's how you're supposed to kind of like keep track of the timeline in the movie. So when they meet, her hair is green, and the character Joel, who's the man, he just gets out of a relationship, and he's like, what if I don't meet anybody else? And he immediately meets Clementine, who's Kate Winslet. They start dating, and then as time progresses, her hair changes color. So like when their love is like the best ever, it's this color, it's like a red. As it starts to fade into like an orange, like a light orange, peachy color, that's when the relationship starts to go south. And there's this thing in this world, in this made-up world, where you can erase someone from your memory. And they break up, and she ends up erasing Joel from her memory. After this, she dyes her hair blue. And at the beginning of the movie, you see her talking about the hair colors, and she says this color is called Blue Ruin. And also, I mean, that name signifies kind of like the ruins of a relationship. After she erases Joel from her memory, her hair's blue at this time, and it's winter time too, because it goes by season. And he goes to find her, runs into her at her job, and finds out that she doesn't know who he is. And I mean, he's completely devastated, obviously, and he decides he wants to do the same thing. He wants to erase Clementine from his memory. And then, I mean, there's all these things that go on, but basically at the end, they both don't know each other, but they're both put back into each other's lives. And obviously, like, the cycle repeats, and they find out that they had been together previously, and that they both erased each other from their memories. And they decide that it's worth going through the pain and the arguments and everything, because no matter what, they're just going to end up together again anyways, because that's just, you know, how the universe chose it to be. The line is, "I close my eyes and all I see is blue." I really wanted you to be able to listen to this song and just close your eyes and just like imagine this story on your own. The song is really cool. I also like have this thing with driving in cars and listening to music, and I think like having a certain song while you drive is very important, and it can set the scene, set the tone. And I really wanted to do that with this song too. I wanted you to be able to just like roll the window down and just like vibe out, like, you know, eye closing songs. I also say in the song, driving with my eyes closed, because I mean, I tend to do that all the time as well. So yeah, that's basically Blue Ruin. That's why I look like Clementine. And if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. The third song. This one is a pretty vulnerable song for me. I had one on Red. I can't help but write from my own experience with my emotions and feelings, and I wrote this first part of the song, the first verse, when I first come in singing in July 2019. Yeah, I was really sad. I was in a really sad place. The voice memo I recorded, you can hear me crying. Like I literally, like, I say, "Is this what it feels to be a wreck?" And literally after I said that, I was like in tears, because like I couldn't keep it together. I was really upset. At the time, I was such a different person. I look at the song a lot differently now. The song's called Made for Me. Sorry, I forgot to say what the song was called. Now I look at the song as a very hopeful song, when then I think it was more of like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm so heartbroken. I have no idea. Like, I can't, like, I refuse to believe that this is how it's gonna go. Like, you know, like, it's the end of the world, when really it's not the end of the world. Like, it's gonna be okay. If you listen to Dancing on My Own by Robin, it's a song where you can just dance your sadness away. And with this song, I originally thought it was going to be a piano ballad when I wrote it, and I should have known that with Mike, that's not going to happen. He's gonna do his thing, and he's gonna make the song sound really good in his own way and make it sound fun and dancey, and that's what he did. And it ended up being my favorite song on the EP. When before I was like not looking forward to recording the song at all. Like, I was like terrified. I didn't write the second verse at the time when I went in to record it. So once I went in to record it and heard his version of the song, it really inspired me. If you listen to the first verse versus the second verse, you can kind of see that shift from the first verse being me in July 2019, the second verse being me in December 2020. And I guess my different view of the situation. I go from being like, oh my god, my life's over, woe is me, like, to being like, well, I'll always be here, no matter what. Like, I'm not going anywhere, to this person. Like, I obviously think everything happens for a reason. People are put in your life for a reason. God does that on purpose. Whether that purpose is that, you know, this person's made for me, as I say in the song, or not, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I really don't. But I mean, right now, that's what I believe, because it's just, I can't explain it. I can't explain it, and that's fine. Like, not everything needs an explanation. This song's just, it's very hopeful. It's very kind of innocent. It helped me get through. It helped me get through the pain that I was feeling at the time. That's all I want to do with my music. Like, I mean, I listen to Dancing on My Own by Robin, and just like, I just feel so great, because it's a sad song, but you're like, you're dancing and you're like, I'm okay because I have myself, and I'm just like, I'm vibing out. Like, I feel like this song is a really good example of doing just that. Like, you can do that with this song too. You can roller skate to it. That's made for me, and I hope you guys like that one, because it's very special to me. This EP, I wanted to be the coolest version of a pop star that I could be, with Blue, because it's super 80s synth pop. All the pop stars in the 80s were like over the top, so much fun. I am gonna make a playlist. I made a playlist for Red of all my inspirations writing this EP. There'll be one for Blue as well. And I really hope you guys like Blue as much as I love it. And stay tuned for more. This is one of my favorite things I've done in my entire life, this project. Thank you so much again for everything and for listening.